Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Toasted Synapse from tsgaming.net with another first impressions video. This time around we are taking a look at Kerbal Space Program, an early access game on Steam, currently in alpha. As you see on the bottom right, it's version 0.20.2, developed by Squad. And the pricing, before we get into anything else, I think this is important. The pricing is kind of weird. Now this game is on Steam. You can get into the early access and you know the deal. You can download the game right now and there will be updates in the future and you will get them for free and you will get the final version also. Okay, but it's a form of pre-purchase. At least now you know what the game is about, and I'll show you guys even more. I can easily make this video into a 4-hour video, but I'm not going to, because in this game you have tons of things to tweak around and play with, but not much was implemented into the game, but we'll get into that in a sec. The pricing, like I said, it's for the US $23. For the EU is 22 euros, which is, yeah, that basically means 29 bucks if you convert it. So 26% steeper for the EU guys, which is always bad, and 18 pounds for the UK. Now you can also get this game on their site and it's gonna cost you 23 USD, and I do believe it's regardless of where you live. So yeah, just take that into consideration. If you're not from the US and you want to buy this game, check out their site and try to get it from their site first of all, and if that doesn't work and you really want it, I guess you can get it through Steam at 26% steeper. Okay, settings, alpha build, so please remember everything is subject to change and not everything is optimized. You have some, you know, staging, this things you're gonna be accustomed to in the game. Your inputs, you can bind and unbind certain actions for staging, docking, character, rover, misc. This is, if you haven't noticed or know by now, it's space program simulator in a way. Graphics, you can go high detail and it looks pretty nice. Anti-aliasing, they have it here. Frame limiting, you can do that, pixel counts and shadow, so you can tweak around these settings here and there depending if for example your system can't take a bigger ship. You can come here and tweak these options down. And sound, they also have a normalizer, which is nice, and sound options. So let's just start the game. You can have multiple saves, you can have training and scenarios, but right now if you start a new game you can only start sandbox. Career is not in the game. Flags, you can choose a flag, and you can also add a custom flag in a folder and then pick it up from here. Flags are used to be planted on foreign planets, obviously, like astronauts do. I have my save over here. It gets you directly into the space station right here. This is the view. Oh, sorry. This thing right here on the left lets you build planes. This thing in the middle lets you build rockets to go into outer space. This thing tracks everything that is in outer space. It was built by you and is in outer space orbiting. And this is the launch pad. I clicked on the launch pad. This is why this menu came up. These are pre-constructed ships that the game comes with. So if you don't want to build a ship That's fine. I also made one over here. Yeah, and this thing lets you track. There you can see I got this thing over here that's orbiting the planet, and you can see its velocity and altitude. Yeah, you have a ton of things in this game. Probes, rovers, landers, ships, stations, bases, EVAs, which is basically the people, the Kerbins, because that's what they are called, and the flags. Now, before we get into anything, can't quite press the map here, I'll show you in a sec. There are two main stages of the game, I would say. One is building and the other one is piloting. So these are the guys, the Kerbins, the Kerbals. We are on Kerbin, that's a planet. The solar system in this game is inspired by our own solar system. So let's build a new rocket, just to get, you know, the sense of it. I actually want to move my recorder overlay. You can't see my recorder overlay, but believe me, it's in front of my screen and I can't see it. Alright, now I can see the propulsion control, whatever. Okay, so first you start with the cockpit. Let's go for a small one. This seems just about right. So you start with this one, you put it here. Now before we begin, let's make sure, because this thing's not gonna make it into outer space, it's our first contraption right here. We're gonna get a parachute. Is that in utility? Yes. We're gonna get, ooh, that's a big parachute. A small parachute. You can have 2 Machs. I get it, I guess. Mach, oh, 3. 2 sizes, let's try that again. You can have 2 sizes. This regular size and the bigger size that you saw with the parachute over there. Again, this fuel tank is for the bigger ones, and this fuel tank is for exactly what I have over here. Alright, that's all they have when it comes to sizes. Okay, what else do we need? We need some control on this. So I'm going to get a advanced SAA module, which will let me stay on course. It's a computer that makes your ship stay on course. I'm also going to get some thrusters, and by clicking here you can get it to snap to an angle, and by clicking here you can get multiple things. That's a little too much. 4? Yeah, 4 should be enough. So these things are called RSA, I do believe. Let's see. It doesn't say here, but I know where the fuel for the RSA is. So we're gonna get one of those packs. This is a big RSA fuel pack. RCS, not RSA, sorry. RCS fuel tank, a small one. Fine. So this thing fuels these little RCS things, which basically blow steam or whatever, fuel, left and right. So I would stabilize my ship better. Now, let's get a... should we get one of these, or is it too big? It could be too big. Yeah, one of these is enough. But before we do that, let's get a decoupler. That's basically what ships do. And when they're launching, they start big and then they start decoupling piece by piece. And now let's also get an engine for this last part. It's gonna be in outer space. This is a big engine, so we don't want that. We do want a small engine. Is this a small engine with yeah. not a big thrust, but it consumes very little fuel, which is great. There's also an atomic engine, I do believe, that we can use. I saw a lot of people use it. 60 and this is 50. I don't know why people use this, but let's go for the atomic engine. Oh my god, it makes it even longer. I'm not sure about that. Let's go for this one. Let's go for what I know works. You can put things on the side, and we're gonna do that at the next section. So I put another decoupler, move my ship up, and now we're gonna go for another tank, this time a bigger one and even a smaller one. So we'll have 2 tanks of fuel. If you connect them like this, they share fuel. And let's have a big engine, 250. Oh, this is a big one. 215, that's a big one. Or 215. Fine. Okay. And should this be it? Should we have another one? Let's have the launcher stage right now. The thing that's gonna get us up and away. So let's get another decoupler right here, and also decouplers on the side like this. 4. Is 4 going to be enough, or should I get 6? Yeah, I guess I'll get these ones, and I want to get solid fuel this time. Solid fuel, basically, once you ignite it, you can't stop it. I get these solid fuel things over here on the side, and you don't need engines to them, they just burn out, no problems. You can, for the aesthetical purposes, add cones to the top of these. They are meant to reduce drag, but they don't in this version, but they will in the future, so you can reduce a lot of drag by putting some cones, which is, you know, obvious and physics. And also, let's get some winglets. Oh, nice. These help steer the ship. Let's get another set, this time only 4. Alright, and let's also get some more RCS propulsion thingies. There we go. Nice. Do we need them here? I don't believe we need a whole lot of RCS for this one. Okay, so I want to go a little crazy, so I'm gonna put a big engine. Oh, big fuel tank with a big engine, and let's see, decouplers. Should we get these ones that are a little spread out? Now we'll get the normal one. We'll get the normal one, put it over here, max number, and then we will get solid fuel boosters, and there we go. Alright, so let's say the ship is ready, and it's pretty much ready. What we can do, what you can also do, is obviously secure it, because ship integrity is a big part of this game. And also you can link fuel. If you have multiple tanks, you can link fuel that goes from one part to another. Let's get one as an example. Although this is solid fuel, it won't work. just want to show you that there is an arrow over here pointing from one place to another. So you can do some very nice builds with that. One is called an asparagus launching method, staging method, because it practically peels off 2 engines and then another 2 and then another 2, similar to how you peel an asparagus, and that assures that you don't carry dead weight, like empty fuel tanks. When they're empty, you let them go. Okay, and now you can also use these connectors to help with your stability, which is a good plan, a good thing to do. Yeah, they connect kind of weird, but it doesn't matter how they connect. They do their job. So let's, whatever. And let's also connect them like this. Fine. Whatever. It doesn't carry a lot of weight. It should be okay. And now, this is a behemoth. The second part, after you build, is staging. This part of the screen now on the right will tell me what's going to happen when I launch. So first, these 8 engines are gonna go off. I also want the middle engine to go off, so I can hover over it and see which one it is. It's this one. It highlights, so I'm gonna put it in stage 8. So all of these are gonna go out. Afterwards, these are gonna decouple. You kind of have to zoom in to see if they light up. You can see it there. Let's see. Yes, it's that one. I can assure you. Then, after these decouple, this engine's still gonna be going. So you kind of mentally have to plan it, and obviously you can take it out for a spin and see what goes wrong, and then come back in here. Because you can save it and you can toy around with it as much as you can. Okay, so yeah, these will go next, but before these go, I do want to decouple this one. So let's create a new one, decouple that big thing. These will go. I won't turn this off on. These 6 are those 6. Let's see. Yes. I won't turn the middle engine on because I want to conserve fuel. I will turn it on afterwards. Then it's gonna run for a while because it has multiple fuel tanks. Then this one's gonna decouple, and this one is going to start, and then that one's gonna decouple in case, you know, whatever. Then I can use my parachute if I land on a planet with atmosphere. The parachute works. If not, well, you kind of have to guide it against the gravity. You will see in a sec. Hopefully I'm not boring you with my build. Let's also get some landing gear in case we decide to go to the moon. You can even place a ladder, you can place solar arrays, rechargeable batteries for you if you have satellites orbiting, so they can recharge their batteries. You can make rovers, put them on top and then detach them and then land them on planets, gear bay, whatever. Wheels, and then you can ride around the rovers on foreign planets. But that's a little too much. Like I said, there's a lot in this game to do technically, but there's not a lot to see because it's Spaceman ship. Because it's Spaceman. There's not much happening in space. So you click save and then launch. And this is the launching period. It's nighttime. Which is annoying for you guys, but I wanna speed up time. You can do this obviously, because in real time it would take weeks to get from point A to point B in space. So obviously they would have a method. So T turns on SAS, the computer stabilizing thingy, throttle up, and something is not working. What isn't working? I don't know. Well, this worked. So you can end flight and then view the vehicle assembly. This should work. If it gets crushed, no problem. We can use these. 8 of them. Is that 8? Yes. Or more than 8, whatever. Angle snap. There we go. And also I want to detach them when I launch. Thank you. This engine may have broken when I placed this on the launch pad. Alright. Take 2. So throttle up and space. There we go, it works. So you can click the resources to see what you have. Oh, SAS. Alright, it overheats. Oh my. Well, yeah, I see the problem. I'm going too fast. Too fast. Too soon. So again, throttle up, space, and just throttle a little bit down because it's way too fast. The thing is, yeah, it works. The thing is, you can try and try again. There's nothing stopping you. And yeah, they even have a wiki, they have a forum, they have tons of stuff that can help you. What the heck is going on? I want to know. This thing is gonna work if I get to it. Yay! I work. Well, I'm not gonna go anywhere in this thing, so better deploy the parachute. Open the landing gear. Landing gear. There we go. And technically we're gonna be safe. Technically. The parachute's gonna deploy. And yeah. You gotta work with finesse. These these spaceships. Again. Okay, throttle is way down. Although I am catching speed really fast. And if everything else fails, attach more of these stabilizing things. Like, go crazy. I don't know, it works. Trust me. I built a test rocket, a big rocket, because I just wanted to go insane and see what this game has to offer, and I'll show you the rocket afterwards. Hopefully I do get into orbit. What is my problem here? I think the problem is I'm going too fast, too soon in my stage. So the idea is not to be not to be that fast that soon, because you're gonna fight against the atmosphere. If I don't have the SAS, yeah, it's not gonna be good. Let's actually turn the SAS on and make sure we do not reach 200 meters per second too fast, because that's 200 meter mark is kind of bad. So apparently we are not. We're safe. We're gonna run out of solid fuel because this is only running on those solid fuel tanks. And when they are done, we're gonna throttle up and decouple them, and then resume our speed. Is it resumable? Yeah, it works. Yeah. It's going up. By speed I mean acceleration. Although it is overheating, so the higher you go, the the more acceleration you can get. Now turn on the RCS, and we can tilt this thing around because we are at 10,000 meters, and that means that we can turn a 45-degree angle and continue burning. There we go. It works. It's a little, you know, yeah, don't pay attention to that, just ignore that. No problem. It should work, technically, the spaceship. And I'm gonna press M. M, I said. What the heck did I press? I know what I did. I'm gonna edit the video exactly at the same spot. Sorry, guys. Alright, guys. Thank you for joining me again. We kinda made it. I wanted to press M last time. See the map. I'm gonna explain what these mean in a second. Technically, you turn at the 45-degree angle, and then you start going that way in order to make an orbit, like I did with this guy over here. Oh, I'm out of this fuel, and I'm gonna burn this one. There we go. And we're gonna pick up a lot of speed. The middle one isn't running yet. Look at how beautiful the planet looks. Alright. So, yeah. That's exactly why I put those engines there. When this goes to 200, yeah, we can move. Oh my god. Oh. Can move the nav ball over there at the 90-degree angle. Turn off the RCS because it's been running all this time and I've been wasting it. Let these things go, and we are in space, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I do need to make a good orbit because this is not a good orbit. I wasn't paying attention. And yeah, how do you make it? You get to this point and then you accelerate, because basically orbiting is running so fast that you don't fall down. And currently we are fast. Let's try and speed up time a little bit. Oh, am I throttled up? Yes, let's try and speed up time a little bit. Oh, you can also add maneuvers. For people that are new to the game, maneuvers are really nice. Let's say I want to add a maneuver here. And you're gonna choose what you want to do. So for example, I want... What orbit would I want? I want this orbit, don't I? Kind of. Do I? Yeah. I want a nice circular orbit. So this is gonna be fine, I guess. Alright. So, what do we do? Well, we come back here, and in 3 minutes, which can be a little less than 3 minutes because we can warp time. So right about now we're gonna start looking for a point on the map, which is likely gonna be in this area right here somewhere. Over there. There we go. We're gonna place our nav thingy over it. There we go. Turn on SAS and it's gonna... I have no more stabilizing propellant, so it's gonna take a while. Okay, I'm gonna place it right above it because I kind of know how this works, and then we are going to burn space. Alright, and what this is gonna do is gonna attempt to transform our orbit and what it says here. And it's gonna work. If you burn for 30 more seconds, it is gonna work. And we're not gonna hit the planet over here in the back, which is great. Alright. Yeah, this is how the game works. Then we're gonna cut all fuel to the engines by pressing X. And that's it. Delete the maneuver. And thank you. We are in orbit. Hopefully we don't crash into our other station. It appears we are on a... Yeah, we won't. We might meet up with it. Do we have a different speed? Let's see. Can we meet up with it? No. Where is it? It's behind us. Yeah, you can spend a ton of time over here just orbiting the planet like this. I think it's catching up. We will see it if we continue doing this for a billion times, but that doesn't matter. What matters now is what you can see in orbit. You can see a beautiful planet. Our planet. And you can land on it. We have the parachute. Let's see how much fuel we have. If you hover over, it will say. I think we do have enough fuel to land on the moon. So I think it's gonna be much more fun landing on the moon than on our own planet. I'm gonna show you what I understood was the best way to get to it. Oh, I was gonna tell you about the points. Apoapsis, the highest point from the planet, so it's at 448 kilometers, and the periapsis, which is the lowest point. What you can do is, if you look on the map, there's an X, and right on the other side there is a I'm gonna attempt to look at it. On the other side, this is an X, and on the other side is just a circle without the X, which means you are moving towards your speed and against it, basically slowing, putting on the brakes. If you throttle up over there where the X is, you're gonna put on the brakes, which means your orbit is gonna go smaller. If you go in the apoapsis and put on the brakes, this part, the periapsis, will be smaller. If you go to the periapsis and put on the brakes, then the apoapsis is gonna go smaller. And that's basically how it works. And the same thing if you accelerate. On the apoapsis, the periapsis is gonna go bigger, and if you accelerate on the periapsis, the apoapsis is gonna go bigger. You get it, and you can kind of tweak around with your orbit. This is the moon, and it's not the only thing you can explore. You also have Minmus, which is orbiting our planet, and then you have the solar system. Moho, similar to Mercury. Eve, similar to Venus. Duna, similar to Mars. Dress, I don't know what planet it is similar to. Jewel, it's a gas giant, so I don't know, Uranus, I can't remember. And Ilu, which is basically a dwarf planet similar to Pluto. And this is it. Obviously, Alpha, they may add more. There's not much to do on these planets. We're gonna attempt to go to the moon and see how it looks, but there's not much to do because it's space and it's meant to be realistic. What can you find out there? But they did add some Easter eggs, which is nice. Oh, let's delete the maneuver. Add a maneuver, and yeah, you can set targets as you saw there. You can set targets, and by setting targets you can basically make space stations and go to them. They will be, you know, how many meters away from you, so you can navigate and place yourself in the same orbit and then dock your ships and undock your ships. It's a big thing. So we're gonna attempt to... Yes, the moon is not there. So if you go directly for it, obviously it's not gonna be there because it does have an orbit of its own. So it moves around, so you can't catch it. So you just add maneuvers here and there, and then you just make your orbit bigger. Like I said, if you accelerate on the periapsis, your apoapsis gets bigger, and that's exactly what we want to do. Let's add a maneuver over here. And oh, we did see something. There we go. That's basically an encounter. How do we want this encounter to be? Well, somewhere in the middle. Ooh. I think we can land directly if we do it like this. We can also create an orbit very easily. If we have fuel, we'll see then. So, zoom back in. Where are we? And what's the direction we're moving in? Speed. Come on. Warp time. Why doesn't it work? No? Oh yeah. Okay. So this is ours. Warping time. You gotta be very careful when you warp time, because you can miss points like these. And then the moon's not gonna be there next time you come around. So yeah. Just be aware of it. And that's it. In 32 seconds we should burn towards this thing. 24, 23. Okay, set ourselves exactly on the point this time. Close enough. Up is down and down is up on this little thing. Okay, and now burn. For how much? 30 seconds only. Oh my. And then you can take a look here. And right until you get close, you can kind of minimize your burn, so you will be sure you have no problem. Let's actually align this a little bit because it's okay. Let's go slower, 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 so we don't miss it. And X cuts power completely. Come on, moon. And obviously you can go to the other planets, but it takes a lot of time and better spaceships, and this is not for a... oh, even more like we wanted. Nah, that's what we wanted. Well, slightly. Okay, what do we do now? Well, we remove this because we did what we wanted. If you overshoot it, you can always try going backwards, basically slowing up a bit. So yeah, let's speed up time until we make our encounter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Very careful, like always. Okay, moon encounter, then moon escape when we are there. Now, when we encounter it, our orbit is going to change. There we see it, and there's our new orbit. Now, if we stay like we are, we're gonna land on it directly, which is basically what we want. Let's see how much fuel we have and see if we can land on it directly, because it doesn't have much gravity. Basically, when you land on a planet, you want to orbit it and slowly make your orbit smaller so you'll be safe. So how much fuel do we have? I think we have enough to start orbiting it. So let's see, if we add a maneuver over here, how do we orbit it? Oh, that wasn't it. Let's delete it. Do it again because it's easy. The green one. Is it this way? No, it's the other one. The other green one. Huh. Okay, oh, the green one, and also we have to change. So green is more speed, less speed. This is up and down, so the Z axis, the final axis, that we're not gonna use right now. And this is, I guess, changing your direction. We obviously want to try and land on the light side of the moon, because I really want to show you guys something. Obviously you can land on the dark side if you want, but... How much burn? 4 seconds only. Fine, that's okay, I believe. Yeah, 86. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. The maneuver seems pretty okay, and how close are we? 23 minutes. 21, 20. Go faster, but not too fast. And do we have enough? I hope we have enough fuel to also land. You can press F. There we go. 1 minute. You can press F5 at your convenience, and it quick saves. Okay, in 1 minute we start burning. Let's first find our thingy on the map. Good thing we have these wings. I don't know, I think they help. Alright, so basically we're gonna slow up because it's next to the X. I overshot it. I'm pressing left right now. Come on. Okay. In 36 seconds. And up. And SAS. Speed up time a little bit. Yeah, we can start burning now. We do have a powerful engine, so the estimated burn is only 17. Huh. Yeah, would have thought. Okay, 12. Ah, there he is. There we go. It is forming. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It's moving down. 3, 2, and we can press X. Delete the maneuver. Thank you very much. And the next move we're gonna make without the maneuver. But first, let's take a look at the moon. There's the moon. Similar to our moon. This is theirs. We could try to land in a crater. Don't worry, we're orbiting. We have a very, very big speed. When we get near to it, we're not gonna crash. There's the Kerbal in the background. And again, zoom at 600 meters per second. Alright, this time let's go. Actually stop at the periapsis, or not completely at the oh yeah, at before the periapsis. Before the periapsis we shall stop, and we shall move towards the X, which will basically slow things down, make us go slower, and yeah, this is not the place I want to be, but anyway. Whoa, I'm so fast with this engine. Let's go and land on the light side. I will try and land on the crater for you guys. Where is the crater? Did the moon's position change? Oh, that's the crater. I think I can do it. Let's see, warp a little bit. just a little bit. And now if we make the orbit smaller, we can actually add a maneuver. Okay, so this is when we would want to... What the heck am I doing? Cancel the maneuver. Cancel it. There we go. Let's add a maneuver behind us, because we waste not so much fuel if we do. So yeah, that's about right. And if we use these ones, we can change and land in the crater. Obviously it's gonna take me around, but I'm going to stop right before the crater, and it's gonna work, trust me. So, warp time, and next time we are there, we're going to land in the crater. Come on, 2 minutes. 1 minute, we need some time to adjust, so... Oh, it's right over there. Alright. Go, 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 2, 1. And... should be okay. We are on the dark side of the moon. Pink Floyd, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Estimated burn. Just about now, and we're running out of fuel, which is great because we don't want to bring this tank down to the moon. Only 5 seconds burn, are you kidding me? Is this working? Is it changing? Yeah, it is working. Obviously, it's mathematics. Of course it works. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and still 1. Still 1. And oh yeah, cut the burn. Delete this, and when we are going to get closer, we're going to slow down even more. Right about here. Okay. Let's go into manual mode. Do we have some form of lighting? I do believe we do. There's the sun. So this is the place where we would like to burn, because it completely slows us down at the X. But before we do that, I really want to land. Screw the craters. I didn't bring lights on my ship, so I really want to land on the light. Okay. So now we can start slowing up, slowing down, slowing up. What the heck? And there we go. That's where we will fall. Oh, and we are out of fuel, which is great. Get away. And press space. Goodbye. Fuel thingy. You'll probably land near to where I land, so that's fine. Let's stop throttling up. Let's see if we can land in that crater that we set for us over there. Okay. We don't want to go too fast, because we're going to disintegrate at this immense speed that we're traveling at. We are very close. So we're not gonna we're not gonna get to the crater, sadly, and we're not gonna be able to put our landing gear down. I mean, I can try, no problem, but I need to lose another fuel tank. And I actually have fuel to get out off of the planet, but I'm not gonna be able to land straight, so it's a predicament I find myself in. That's a crater over there. Let's burn. Are we burning? Oh, I actually have to activate it. Oops. I installed it. I should know. And our speed is going down, and we shouldn't crash, I believe. I hope. I think I did it too late. I think we might crash. Luckily we saved. Ooh, and I can see little particles and stuff. I think we may crash. Brace yourself. We are going to crash. I'm serious. There's no way I'm stopping, even with low gravity. This is a smaller engine. Come on. Come on. I can't believe it. I did 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 it. I'm actually going up now. Let's let it go up, so we can then go down. Should we get rid of this tank? We don't have a smaller tank to... yeah, we do not have a smaller tank to help us land. $31. We should see our shadow. We are not going straight. What the heck is going on? It's a hard process, but nobody will get killed. Okay. We gotta mimic this thing. There we go. Cut the engine, cut the engine, cut the engine. We're doing it, we're doing it. Stop cutting the engine. And we have done it. No. 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 Oh my god. I'm alive. The parachute disintegrated. But I'm good. I'm good. Oh my god. Can I actually get in a proper position? This is not. There we go. Ah, almost. Almost. Come on. Landing. Everybody has problems landing in this game. Come on. Come on. There we go. And let's get this guy out. Let's go. There we go. And what was it? J? I'm on the moon. Let's plant a flag. There we go. Did I choose a custom flag? Yeah, I didn't make a custom flag. For you guys. Hello. Okay. If you press J, is it G? J? G? B? F? It is something. Give me a sec. T, R. R from jetpack. And I got a jetpack! Yay! Oop. This guy's funny. Oop. Not much on the moon, like I said. I'm in a crater. It is a big crater, but it's big in diameter, not in depth. Okay. So this is Kerbal Space Program. Obviously it's a long video because there are a lot of things, except, you know, the planets, which are, I guess, realistic. I mean, seriously, what do you expect from moons and planets? It would be nice, you know, if they added a tool for, you know, harvesting moon rock, taking samples. Are you alive? Thank God. Okay, harvesting samples and stuff like that. Oh, shift is, yeah, you press shift afterwards. Whoa, look at it. Well, obviously you saw it, I landed on it, but hey, it's fun. Where did the other thing go? The fuel tank. Oh my. And can we take a look at the planet, Earth, or whatever? It's not... let's go down. I don't like it up here. Am I orbiting? I can't be orbiting. Oh well. Well, you're having fun. And you're gonna go down, my friend. Please save yourself. Save yourself. No. Oh my God! Don't smash your head on a rock, please. Oh God. Stop it, please. It doesn't matter that, you know, it's low gravity. You still feel an impact from that height. Physics. How does it work? Let's time warp. This guy's having a snooze. And ooh. There we go. Oh, it's just the sun. Where is our planet? Aren't I supposed to see it? And this is how the planet looks at night. What the heck is our planet? Hello? I landed on the part that does not see our planet. That can't be right. Yes, it's always on the exterior. Oops. Oh well, we can't see our planet. Not a big deal. We can go to Space Center, try out my flight, and that's about it. Guys, yeah, we have a guy on the moon. If we take a look here, there's our guy. Sleeping on the moon. For you guys, is the sign, and this guy that's orbiting. You saw how to orbit. No problem. We're gonna launch that one so you can see how crazy you can go with your design. And then we're gonna end the video because it's been a long one, but like I said, there's a lot of things to try out in this game. It's weird, you know, because it definitely can make you addicted to it. Like every nook and cranny, every little thing. By the way, please let the guys see my spaceship. So, oh my God. Okay. So, whoa. There we go. It's noon. Something's falling. No problem. We can end flight and then restart it. And this flight actually has 3 guys because it's one of the bigger ones. So yeah, like I said, there are a lot of things you can experiment with. A lot of, you know, orbits and intersections like you saw there, encounters that you can do in outer space. But there's not much out there, you know, once you get it, once you get there. You can make a ton of space stations, but there's no end game, you know, that's what I'm saying. Which, you know, maybe for some people, okay, maybe for some it isn't. That's the purpose of these videos, to let you guys decide for yourself if you like the game. Okay, so what I have here is tons of solid fuel tanks. Let's actually launch it. Oh my god. It takes a lot of power, and obviously the game needs a little bit of optimizations. Look at how many engines right here on the left side are running at the same time. So I have some solid fuel on the edge there. I need to throttle down with these ones. I have some solid fuel in the middle. I have liquid fuel, big tanks. You're gonna see them in a sec. Also do not want to exceed the regular speed. Then I have another copy of this, only smaller, and then yeah, it just gets crazy. You'll see as I start detaching stuff. I think I already messed up my routine. I should have gone faster, I believe, with the lower engines. I don't know. So we'll detach these and start the next batch. So I detached the bottom ones, and then these ones are working, although you don't see the particle effects on them. They are working. You can check them here. And it's basically working. No problem there. I also need to slow down, because I hate going past 200 meters per second, because my ship gets messed up. I didn't go for the asparagus decoupling method because this part over here at the top is pretty bulky, and I can't decouple 2 by 2 by 2 because I will only be left with 1, and 1 can't sustain all this bulkiness. So physics do work pretty nice in this game. Let's actually move it. Come on, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Do not break. Let's decouple those. Hopefully they don't ruin anything while they are falling. RCS on. Get these engines working at max. Are we still climbing? Yes, this is much more to pay attention to and to, you know, manage. Speed is good. Don't care about overheating because it's not that big of a deal. It's hard to control. The idea behind this ship is, well, first of all, see how much stuff I can put on it, and second of all, have a ship with a ton of fuel reach orbit. Because for the moon you just need a little fuel. You saw with our ship we did great, but with others you need like a ton of fuel for other planets. I mean, and like I said, you can orbit them and then come with a refueling tank and refuel them in mid-space and just do little tiny maneuvers with 0.1 meters per second trying to attach them. Oh my god, please stabilize. Yes, you're stable. Oh my god. Good. Doesn't matter that you're rolling around, at least you're going in the right way. Okay. So that's good, that's okay. Let's actually slow down a little bit so we don't waste fuel, because we are in space. We are decelerating, which is not good. We want this at 100. That's the basic thing. So we do want to stay kind of at the same speed. 3, 2, 1, no. 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, the big part is gone. On this part we have, it's too bad it's not sunny outside. So we have some engines that are, you know, lateral over here, and then this big one. I can actually stop it from moving, I believe. Oh, the other way around. The other way around, I just boosted it to move even more. There we go. With Q and E you do that. We are at, yeah, the right 126, which is great. That's a great orbiting altitude, so let's do this. Throttle up, and let's see where this gets us. Alright, this is still going up, but it doesn't matter that much. We can kind of wait until we get, and it's exactly what we shall do. Let's wait a little bit. There we go. I think we are exactly at the point. Yes, we are. So we can throttle up and move over here. There we go. And now we are at the desired height. This won't go higher, but this will basically make a circle like this one. An orbit. Oh my. So this is my ship. F5, because I really want this ship in the air. And I'll let you guys see the decoupling methods on it. Let's first get an orbit. So you guys can see in the light what's going on. Alright. Yeah, it's working. These aren't that powerful engines because I want them to consume a little fuel as possible, and also these are, and I forgot because I haven't played this ship, these are asparagus modes, so I can detach 2 of them and then another 2, and I can check if there's fuel in them with right click. And I should have done this a long time ago, but doesn't matter, it looks cool. And now it's kind of unstable. This is the problem this ship has. But hey, it does its job. It does. So, who can blame it? So the lowest point and the highest point. Okay, let's cut the engines, get to the highest point, and take a look at the planet at the same time. Whoa! Alright, oh, and get the highest point. We can actually see the craft over there, which is awesome, because we can do this, I believe, and meet up with it over here. Oh, you have to be really precise and stuff like that. It's not like you can see it. Can you? I think I saw something. My cursor. Well, you can add targets, like I said. Set target. So where is it? No other way we can find out. Just for the fun of it, yeah. F5, autosave, and let's see if we point directly to it, if we can see it. Obviously, this is not how space works, you know, you don't point towards something and you go there, and yeah, obviously you cannot see it. It looks close, but it isn't. You could get closer there, but hey. And if I warp once, yeah, he's gonna go faster because he is slower. Oh my god. Target position at intersection. Yeah. There we go. I intersect with it. Yeah, so you can add maneuvers and try to intersect with it, no problem. And we can smash into it, but that's been enough for this video. Let's actually have fun and decouple stuff. Oh, I forgot to stop the engines from working before I decoupled. And I can't stop them now. Oh my, this is gonna be bad. Let's try to move. Oh my god. No way. No way this is happening. I can get away. Yes. Goodbye. This is gonna orbit forever. Kind of fun. And this is again a... Let's actually stay on a point. Okay. And this works the same way. This, you saw how much fuel I had in that big tank. Well, with that big tank, hello, I could basically get to or near a planet. That's my idea. And then with this tank, I could, you know, detach again 2 by 2. Oh no, this one has all 8. The thing is, this tank is also used for, this part is also used for landing and also taking off, because why not? So you can land and take off with this one, and then you can do this. Those don't have engines, those just serve fuel to this part. This also can land. And I can actually meet with the other thing. And goodbye. And again, I forgot to stop movement before. Oh. Oh well, this is it. This is my ship, guys. And you can view it from inside. Forgot to mention that. Lots of tweaks, lots of fun things in this game. If I continue like this, I'm actually going to exit the Earth's gravitational pull. Target intersect. Yeah. Goodbye, world. It's been nice knowing you. How do I get out? I do not know. Pull the parachute. We have pulled the parachute. I can't get out. No. I honestly do not know the button of getting out. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Please do check the annotations at the end for other fun playlists, other first impressions, let's plays, and news about gaming. There's the sun. This has been Toasted Synapse from tsgaming.net. Thank you for watching. I'm signing out.